Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to share with you my actual methodology, and I'm going to be explaining throughout what I'm doing, and you're going to see my notes, and you're going to see a lot of different attacks that I believe is going to be incredibly useful to you, especially if you're on your way to do the OSCP. So sit back, relax. I hope you learned something useful, and please enjoy the video. Let's try that again. There we go. So now this is always so satisfying, especially on a machine that has so many accounts like this. It was around 1,000 accounts. So yeah, I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful, right? So most likely we accidentally DOSed the machine earlier. And yeah, now we're dumping all of the domain accounts and all of its corresponding NTLM hashes. So we can use this to perform pass-through hash. We don't even need to crack this to perform authentication and to get a shell on the domain controller. So we're just going to look at this beautiful ending, and then I'm going to grab the hash of the domain administrator. And yeah, and by the way, if this was not the scenario, all we would do is just follow the checklist. And if all of this is completely overwhelming, don't you worry. That makes sense, and you will learn way more over time, right? And all of this will become more and more habit to you. But yeah, we would definitely check the remaining shares that we have done this. We would definitely like to check the remaining shares. I'm not going to check this one off because I haven't checked all of the shares. We don't have privacy yet, right? Certificate tags was not relevant to this machine. We have not checked Bloodhound, right? So that is like definitely something that I would have done, and that most likely, you know, that would change the scenario a decent bit. Or yeah, we definitely like to check Bloodhound as well. But in this scenario, I was just doing the quick test first, and it seemed to work out. And yeah, like brute forcing different credentials is the by turn. So that's what we did earlier. Just once again in tedious initial access or initial creds. And yeah, here we're performing NTLM authentication. That's what we did earlier with the account. So yeah, we have all of these freaking accounts right there. And if we go to, let me just do this, Control F this, and then look up the administrator. Perhaps it doesn't have. Perhaps it doesn't have an administrator then, but that's fine. We could easily grab Bloodhound data. We could easily find out who here is a domain admin, and we can easily then get a shell. But we already have this file server, right, that can execute code, and we can pretty much just do psexec to get a shell, right? So let's see, impact at psexec. Then it's gonna be the file server. And then colon. No, I think it's hashes. And then we do that. Let's try that. And there we go, right? So we are on the authority system now. We have a shell on the DC, and we can pretty much do whatever, right? So let's see if we can change to a PowerShell session. That might break the shell a bit, or it might take a while. That's okay, right? Do we have RL ramp? We can do it again. And we definitely don't need PowerShell. So from here we can pretty much just go and collect the flags if we want to. So we can go to, let's say, CD users, like so. And then we can go to this, there, It's either in Documents or Desktop. Let's see. There it is, right? So we can grab that if you want. So there we go. And then we can go to the administrator like so. See the desktop. And then we can also type that as well, right? So there we go. And then we can submit that and happy. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Also, if in Packet does not work, sometimes you can do it. Let's see if ATExec is how you type this. Okay, that's not the syntax, but we can definitely use ATExec as well. And I think Venaram, or I think NetExec will try to use it by default. But there is one called VMIExec that I typically default back to if PSExec doesn't work. And we can see that this also works. We got a shell. And if you find this video useful, then you're absolutely gonna love this. We have a massive, free-to-try, 25-hour plus OSCP course that you can see that people are just absolutely loving. That inside gives you all of the resources that you need to crush the OSCP. We have a massive roadmap that literally covers everything. We cover initial access, privilege escalation, Windows and Linux. We cover Active Directory. We cover post-exploitation. We cover lateral movement. We cover pivoting, tunneling. We cover the exam. We cover the reporting. We cover all of the attacks that you need and all of the techniques that you need for OSCP. We also cover all the rooms that you need to do, and all of the rooms is linked inside. We cover Active Directory chains as well, and we literally cover everything. And you will instantly get all of these resources once you join. So click the link down below, try it completely for free. I'll see you inside.